Every year around this time, you see the same thing. Gardeners carrying trays of seedlings outside in the morning, then bringing them back in again a few hours later. It can look a bit unnecessary, even a bit fussy, but there's a very good reason for it. It's called hardening off. And if you skip it or rush it, your plants will often struggle, stall, or in some cases fail completely. Because the environment inside and the environment outside are very different. Inside, your seedlings are protected. Stable temperatures, no wind, filtered light, consistent moisture. Outside, everything changes. Light is stronger. Temperatures drop, especially at night. There's wind, which pulls moisture from the leaves. And there are fluctuations that young plants simply aren't used to. So when you take a plant that's grown in comfort and suddenly expose it to all of that, it goes into shock. That's why hardening off matters. What we're really doing is giving plants time to adapt. A few hours outside at first, then back in, then a little longer the next day, gradually building up exposure until they're ready to cope with full outdoor conditions. It doesn't have to be complicated, but it does need a bit of awareness. And this is where timing becomes important, because even if there's no frost, it can still be too cold for tender plants to establish properly. You might not lose them, but they can just sit there doing very little. That's something I've been caught out by myself, especially with what feels like an early spring, a few warm days, everything looks ready, and then the nights drop away again. So now, rather than guessing, I use the app to keep an eye on nighttime temperatures, not just frost alert, but whether conditions are actually suitable for planting out. If nights are still dropping below around 10 to 12 degrees, that's usually a sign to keep hardening off rather than planting out fully. And the app makes that really clear. It will show you when it's still a bit too cold and gently guide you to wait a little longer. At the same time, it also shows what you can be doing instead, including what's safe to sow directly outside, based on your location and the time of year. So even if you're holding back on planting out, you're still moving things forward. And that's really the balance we're aiming for, not rushing, but not standing still either. Hardening off is just part of that process, giving your plants the best chance before they go into their final growing position. And in my experience, that little bit of patience at this stage makes a big difference later on. Gardens are living systems. Not every issue needs immediate action. Use this guidance alongside your own observation and experience. Now, if you'd like some support with this, you can try the app I use. Just go to yourgrowingcompanion.com. You can use the weather alerts and the sowing calendar completely free, so you can start getting a feel for your own conditions straight away. And if you decide to use the full app, it costs less than a bag of peat-free compost for the year.